So, hey guys, welcome to the weekly Team Perseverance Team Call. It is December 5th, and for those that celebrate Christmas, it's 20 days away, or less than 20 days away. So we are in the last month of the year, heading into 2017. I'm looking forward to an amazing 2017, and I'm excited to be on the call with you guys tonight, as we are every Monday night and have been, my goodness, since 2013, heading into 2017, a time for us to come together, go over some announcements, some news, some recognition, training topics, and go from there. So I'm excited tonight for any new coaches on here. I think I see some new names. My name is Dave Atkins, the founding coach of Team Perseverance and one of your upline star diamonds. And I love to come here each and every week to talk to you guys, to come on in tonight's call about some do's and don'ts of social media. I think it's such easy things, but such powerful things that I want to share with you guys. So before we do that, I just want to go into two main announcements, guys. Number one is they're having another health bet that's going to be from January 9th until February 17th. The health bet, as you guys know that did it last time, or for the new coaches, it's basically setting up a challenge group in the Challenge Tracker app. And that if somebody logs in 5 Shakeologies and 3 workouts a week in the Challenge Tracker app, you get a piece of the pot, which is starting at $1 million. That Beachbody puts out $1 million. And then for every challenge pack that is sold in the month of December, they're adding $5 to the pot. It can go up to $3 million this time. So that is coming in January 9th. So details will be coming out with that, with how we can plug our challengers in and be part of the health bet in the new year. The second thing, guys, is I just told Kristen about it. On the National Wake Up Call today, they actually said that challenge packs after this month are no longer going to be on special or on sale. They're going to be pricing as is. And you know what? From a business standpoint, guys, I think this is a good thing, and this is what I mean, and let me explain. Because the challenge packs are already greatly discounted, they on average, about $70 in savings per challenge pack because of the bundle deal and all the things that you get. Now what they're doing is when they started having the sales, it affected your volume. It affected the amount you were getting in your commission. Because they had to lower the price, it directly impacts the volume, directly impacts your commission. And the challenge pack, I feel, is already a steal, already a great deal. So by them not having the specials anymore and just pricing them as they normally were, it's only going to increase the commission for you and increase the volume for those of you that are Emerald or above, and you're getting the team cycle bonus and making money there. So at first I was like, ooh, no, mate, why are they canceling the price? But you know what? Reflecting on it, thinking about it from a business standpoint, the team, the network being in a transitional phase right now, converting over to digital, a lot of things going on. I think in the end, it's a good thing. So I wanted you guys to know about that. Any general questions from anybody before I get into some recognition, guys? Anybody? No. All right, guys. So hold on. I'm going to go into the discussion page. And just so you guys know, the Gary Vaynerchuk that I was watching, Gary V, it was from his Daily V episode. I posted it in the Coaches of Team Perseverance page. It says 4 hours ago. It was episode 101 of his Daily V. I highly recommend it, guys. It's just such great stuff. It's personal development within itself. I listened to it earlier, and I was just listening to it again, like I said before I popped on this call. I just think it's that good. All right, so getting into some recognitions. First, the cover photo change, and the beginning of the month, we put in the top recruiters for the team as a whole and the top Success Club earner. So the top Success Club earner this month, I'm super excited, is my wife, Kristen, with 19 points. And I could say, guys, that's directly contributed to her being in the test group, but not because she was in the test group, the results that she was able to show because she committed to her nutrition 110% and committed to the program as is. And that's why I was stressing to so many of us to take Core to Force and to treat it as a test group that many of us are into week 4 right now, because if you truly are a product of the product and you can share your story and your before and after photos, you're going to attract people. And proof is in the pudding, because Kristen had 19 points and it directly connected to that. top November coaches, recruiters, Lindsay Kaufman and Mary Doyle. So congratulations, Lindsay and Mary, for recruiting 4 coaches in the month of November. Also, coaches that have hit Success Club, Success Club 5, Joanna Anamodoris, Mary Pasilia, Crystal Robinson, Lindsay Kaufman, Michelle Della Sala, myself, Kimberly Chimmel, Linda Rizzo Stowe, Janine Gershenhoff, Havzi Rapawano, Darlene Champ, Kristen Smalls, Rachel Rote, Donna Versace, Deirdre Pashley, Laura Carter, Shannon Larice. And Success Club 10, my wife, Kristen Atkins, Joan Caruza, Gina Strecco, Laura Schiller, Jamie Wenslick, Sarah Bailey, Michelle Broder, and Sharice Nolson. So, guys, amazing with those hitting Success Club last month. And then I just want to get into the weak leg team volume for November 24th through November 30th. In the 300 Club, we had Melanie Yoakum, Michelle Fry, Cami Cowart, Jay Fertillo, Allison Cross, Mike Holdman, Maureen Garrett, Teresa May, and Mike Della Sala. In the 500 Club, we had Denise Brobson, Lindsay Kaufman, Devin Wheaton, Shannon Larice, Lindsay Medvin, Tony Carlucci, Danielle Zito, and Kristen Atkins. In the 1,000 Club, Jen Holdman, Jeff Nolson, Kelly Della Vecchia, my second CBC, Liz Mullenbrook, Michelle Della Sala. In the 2,000 Club, Tara Richmond, Stacy Larice, and Sharice Nolson. In the 3,000 Club, Kristen Atkins and Shanna Carlucci, and myself in the 10,000 Club. So, guys, congratulations to everybody. Weak leg team volume, Success Club earners, as well as Success Club leaders, November recruiters, and also those that what was the other one? Oh, weak leg team volume. Guys, I'm just going to grab a bottled water right here. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. My throat was drying out. So anyway, okay, going back. Hey, guys. So going back to the those are the announcements, and last but not least was the recognition. So I want to get right into tonight's team call topic. But before I do, are there any general questions from anybody on the team, guys, regarding anything in general before I go forward? Anything? If there is, just unmute your line. No.
Is everybody getting their places booked for Summit? Airbnb just released booking for July, so that's why it came up for me. I actually booked our place and got it paid for this week. That's
not a bad idea, guys. So for those of you that haven't got it, Airbnb. I know many of us, the crazy people, would just book some hotels when they first came out, but Airbnb is a great idea. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, it's Shannon. Just in case, since we're on that topic of Summit, and if anybody needs a place to stay, we've rented out an entire inn. So we still have probably about 8 rooms available. So if anybody's interested, we have actually that entire week reserved. If
nice.
anybody's
party at your place,
families, or it's pretty awesome. It's going to be reasonable. Obviously, if we fill it, better. So
party at your place.
Yep.
All right, guys. So I'm going to get right into social media, some things that I think are so basic but so important. And many times I think it's things that we have an oversight on. So before I do that, I have a list of basically do's and do nots. And then I'm going to get into to give you an idea of how to have a system to what to post every single day. And then also on certain days of the week on things to post. But the first thing, and Kristen actually, I had to give her credit when I was talking to her about the team call a little while ago. She said that, and maybe she wants to chime in here, but one thing to think about is that when you're looking at other people's posts, what attracts you to other people's posts? And what doesn't attract you to other people's posts? I think many times if we actually would go to our own Facebook wall, our own news feed, would you, in fact, this is a question you may want to ask yourself, would you, in fact, follow yourself? And look at that. Do you feel that maybe you're not posting enough? Do you feel that you're posting stuff that you would think comes across salesy? Are you not quite sure how to post? When you look at other people on your newsfeed, what attracts you to them and what does not attract you? What turns you off? It's something to definitely think about. So with that, I'm going to get right into my list of 4 do's and do nots. I'm going to give it to you guys. And the first do, guys, is you need to post often. If you want your friends and families to remember you exist, you need to post often, all right? Facebook, actually, the way the algorithm is that if you post less, it's almost like they penalize you, because then when you do post, it's going to show up less in your friends and fans' news feed, all right? You want to be posting, on Facebook about 2 to 4 times a day, ideally. But you want to be posting. You don't want to post once and then wait 2 or 3 days, because then when you do post, guys, many people won't see it. So you want to post consistently. But on the flip side, guys, you do not want to post too much. And how much is too much? It really depends on the platform that you're posting on. Like 4 Facebook posts in one day is okay. 30 tweets on Twitter is okay. But if you're posting, action shots on the hour all day of your cat, on Facebook, you're going to lose people, and you're going to probably lose people that follow you and maybe even some friends. So you don't want to post. You have to be consistent. You have to be posting every day. I think Facebook 2 to 4 times a day is great. 4 is the best. Anything more than that, it's too much, and that's what the platform I think we use the most. So that's where you should focus. The next thing is, guys, share things that are good. You're an interesting person. You're an expert. You're a leader. Be all of those things. You don't always have to talk about Beachbody or health and fitness. Share all the good things that make you who you are, right? Be positive. Be informative. The more that you show people your best side, the more people will trust in you when it comes to your opinions or recommendations. This is how you build your brand. This is you, right? So if you were to separate Beachbody from the side, what are some other things about you? Are you a mom? Are you dad? Do you work full time? Do you have kids? Do you coach their activities? Do you have hobbies? Do you just like, what is it that makes you you? Share your life as is. I read something yesterday. I don't know where I saw it, but somebody said, and it may have been a coach, that the best way is like every hour on the hour, set an alarm and write what you're doing. Right when that alarm hits on the hour, what are you doing in that moment? And see if you can, in fact, share what you're doing in that moment and make it a post. Okay? That was another little tip I had about sharing you. And some other examples that I had to look at is to give you about sharing some good things, original advice, some tips, some healthy recipes. I hope people are writing this stuff down. Photos from the best part of your day. Something funny. Humor is king. Soft selling, like, talking about loving P90X and how you're in better shape now. Motivational, inspirational quotes are great. But guys, let me just say with that, motivational, inspirational quotes. Don't take stock images from Google or Pinterest. Use a picture of yourself working out. Use a selfie of you, and get an app like Photofy, Photofy. Get the app and put your own words up on there, right? With motivational, inspirational quotes. People want to see you. Stock images. And let me tell you, Facebook knows, social media knows when you're using stock images, and they'll tend to penalize you for it where most of your people may not see it. Some other ideas, success stories of people personal accomplishments that you had in your life, things like that. Another one is ask questions. Ask your friends or your followers on their opinion on something, maybe an outfit you want to wear. What do you think about this and what do you think about that? Okay? But my next don't is this. Don't share garbage. All right? Don't do it. And some of the things I'm talking about is long negative rants about your day, dropping curses, complaining. Guys, I'm going to be honest. At the end of the day, you're complaining. I'm going to call it as it is. And Gary Vee just said it in his video. Nobody gives a beep. That's basically what Gary said when it comes to negative rants. Facebook's not the place to do it. We all have our bad things that go home. I'm not saying we don't share our struggles, because we want to share things that we're struggling with, because that is a connective bridge. That's what's going to connect people to you. We're not perfect. We can't make our life out to that. But posting things when you're angry and negative don't work. You know, making accusations or starting drama, no. You know, blatant selling, buy 21-day fix from me and putting up a post of the 21-day fix stock image, no, right? Yelling at all your fans with all caps. Political commentary. I've said this over and over and over and over again. It doesn't matter who you voted for. It doesn't matter what your opinion is. Politics never ends well. Those posts never end well. I'm sorry. And you will probably lose people, because you probably have people following you that are part of the other party. And right now, it's still a sensitive issue. I avoid it at all costs. And talking about the same thing is another thing I've written down here for days. Like, we get it. You don't need to be saying the same thing over and over and over again. All right? Another thing you should be doing is inviting. Social media can be the best inviting tool you ever use. But it also can backfire if you're not used properly. Guys, this is the thing. And again, it's another Gary Vee point. I love it. That social media can blow your business up. This is the place it's be. This is what we've evolved in. This is the time we live in. It's like a screwdriver. If you have a screwdriver and you don't actually use it to screw something in, it is useless. So if you have social media and you're not doing anything with it, it's useless. Okay? So you need to be using it. You can be using it to invite your friends to challenge groups, doing it casually, being personable, talk how excited you are about your weight loss, how much your friend has lost, starting a new group. You know, you want to be able to leverage it in a way and invite people that is not coming across salesy. And if you leverage it with social media, it can be a great tool for inviting. Don't be a spam artist. Things like blatant ads about your business, asking people to click here or sign up or buy from me, making a post about Beachbody. Guys, this is the thing. You are not Beachbody. You are not. You are you. Your vehicle to help people happens to be Beachbody. For me, my passion is inspiring people to get more in life. My brand, I'm really talking to parents with kids, because that's my avatar. My best way, my strength through doing that is through videos. Just before jumping on a live video and explaining a message, I'll tell you guys what I basically said is that too often people are waiting to make the right decision. Instead, you need to make the decision and then make it right with anything in life. Like social media. So many people are not being consistent because they're afraid they need to make the right decision to do it right. No, make the decision, commit to it, and make it right as you go along. So my strength is in fact my desire to help people, and I do it through, I like to do videos. So what I'm saying is, your post about Beachbody, it really should be about you, your brand, but your vehicle is Beachbody. I hope that makes sense. And if it doesn't, like, unclick and I can elaborate, right? But your profile photo should be of you, a great picture of you, not a picture of you, or a picture of just Shakeology in the picture or something Beachbody. You are you. You are a person. You have amazing things to share with people, okay? Another thing to avoid about being a spam artist is talk trashing on competitors' pages. I never get into other, Herbalife or other things. I don't go there. I just leave it be. I know what my purpose is. Another thing I have is don't be elusive. Show your friends and fans that you're there for them. When somebody leaves a comment on your page, take the time to respond back. This is another thing. So many nuggets from Gary Vee. Gary Vaynerchuk said, social media has become so wide. There is so much white noise. It is so vast. But what separates you from other people is those that are willing to have the depth. And the depth is you going back and commenting and replying to everybody that engages on your posts. And maybe you're a new coach right now and you're like, nobody comments or likes on my stuff. And that's cool because we've all been there. But if you're consistent and you're doing all the things you need to be doing every single day, you will, in fact, start getting engagement. But the key then is when you get engagement, guys, to engage with your people. As Gary Vee said, forget about trying to go wide. It's about going deep. All right? Building the relationships and commenting on those people. All right? Next, guys, I have my last thing I want to share with you guys is I kind of have a system in place about things to post every day, just to really break it down. And this is, I hope you guys write this down. Each day, if you post 4 times a day, you can do these 4 things. 1 health and fitness post, maybe sharing your workout you did that day. Another 1 post on health and fitness, 1 on a motivational quote or something motivational. Remember, use your own pictures, create your own words with an app, right? And then 2 lifestyle posts, something you're doing that day so people learn who you are, okay? That's every day. Tuesdays and Thursdays, have a post talking about our challenge groups and have a call to action at the end about, you have, a few spots left. Have a call to action, a CTA at the end, all right? Letting people know you're looking to get people for the next challenge group. You do 1 on Tuesday, 1 on Thursday. That's it. Not every day, not multiple times a day, twice a week. And remember, if you're posting 4 times a day, twice a week is not bad at all. And the last but not least I have is Sunday night, the business opportunity, the coach opportunity. But again, sharing it in a way of what it's done for you. Sharing, sign up to be a coach so you can make some money is salesy. Sharing that you've been able to maybe pay a car payment and have extra money for Christmas gifts, or sharing your story is great. And how can you share your story? There's 4 parts when you share your story. Maybe on a motivational post. Maybe it's on a business opportunity post. The 4 things you want to hit on. This comes from Eric Worre. First, talk about where you were. Okay? Talk about where you were. The second part is talk about what you didn't like about being in that spot. So maybe you were 20 pounds overweight. This is when you first started doing Beachbody. Talk about where you were at that point. Second, talk about what you didn't like about it. This is the vulnerable stuff, but this is where people are going to relate to you. Next, talk about your solution, which is what it is for Beachbody, what it's done, what it was. I found 21-day fix. I found Insanity Max 30. I found Core to Force. And last but not least, share what it's done for you. Those are the 4 points how you can share a story. 1, like I said again, share about where you were. 2, share about what you didn't like about it. 3, share about what your solution was with the connectivity with Beachbody. And 4, share what it's done for you. That's how you share a powerful post. That's how you can share the business opportunity. That's how you can share a challenge group invite. That's how you can share maybe a health and fitness post on any post, anything. You can talk, those 4 points within the post is what's going to create great content. The last thing I want to show you guys is 2 photos that, in fact, I want to show with you guys of a do and do not. Okay? This is the do not photo of showing you guys. Do you guys see the picture of the stock images from T25? Is that the one you see? Yes? Cool. This is, and Stephanie was provided these stuff. It was in the back office. This is her showing a post what not to do. These are some of the things that aren't good here. The stock images, T25, the before and after photos that Beachbody uses. Even the way she talks about it. Only a few more spots left in my August 12th challenge group. I'm so excited for those that have committed to this amazing opportunity to get fit, have fun, and be held accountable. If you are struggling to find the time, this is absolutely for you. 25 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Everybody got time for that. On sale until Wednesday. That is like sales at the worst. The next one, guys, to share, this is her sharing the right way to do it, is her with this other photo, which is her before and after. Motivation Monday, hashtag. These pictures are just 5 months apart, and it feels like, yes, just yesterday, but also feels like light years away when I was taking my before pictures before starting the Max 30 test group. I remember being scared. I've never been a high impact girl. I've always been just a dabbler, picking whatever workout I felt like that day. My portions were out of control and I just didn't feel my best. I let my responsibilities with work and family come before my health and wellness, and it showed. Fast forward just 5 months and I'm in the best shape of my life. I have more energy. I feel hopeful and excited for life and all its challenges. I feel confident, etc., etc. I'm not going to read the whole thing. The point is this, guys. She shared where she was. She shared what she didn't like about it. She shared what she's doing now, and now she's sharing her results. That's powerful. And this photo, her before and after, this is vulnerable for many of you. But, guys, this is what people out there will connect to. Stuff like this, not the stock images. So those are my do's and don'ts. Those are my tips of what to post every day. Also, the 2 additional posts on Tuesday and Thursday, the post on Sunday night, showing you some images that use and not use. And now I want to open it up for any questions. I just see Maria's popping up in the chat on the time of these posts. All right, so timing a post, guys. I think best times to post are early in the morning and evening, like right now. And then if you're going to post more during the day, lunchtime's a good time, and then you could throw in any other time beside that. Because people at work, let's be honest, social media, people are checking it in the morning, people are checking it checking in the morning, checking it at lunch, and many people are on social media this time of night, like 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30. This is prime time. So you have to just break it up, doing everything at 2 o'clock in the afternoon is not good. And also think about it, guys. Friday evenings may not be good. Sunday mornings, probably pretty good. Sunday evenings is a great time to post. People are kind of settling down after the weekend and then going for what they're going to do on Monday. So any other questions, guys? Anybody need me to repeat anything? Was this helpful for anybody? Like, put your hands up. Ideas,
Dave, I had a suggestion.
Go ahead.
A tip. It's more of a tip. If you do post 3 times a day, make your crappiest post midday. I find that the least amount of people see you in the middle of the day. So if you have a really good post, do not post it in the middle of the day, or do not post it like 10 o'clock at night when it like comes to you, because nobody will see it. So here's my biggest, the thing that I've learned. People generally love to give you their opinions. So if you are planning on doing a post, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, because I'm frozen. If you are planning on doing a coaching opportunity post or a challenge group invite post, like something big, the post that you do before it or earlier in the day or whatever, make it an engaging question post. Like the other day I did a post about those pleather pants I was wearing. And people love to give their opinion. So if you give 2 pictures, which do you like better type of thing, anything where people can give their opinion, you're going to get a lot of traffic on your page. And then of course, if you're going back and forth commenting and tagging them and talking to them for giving their opinion, you're going to have lots of eyes on your page. And then when you go to do your post for your challenge group or your coaching opportunity, your post is going to come up in all those people's newsfeed, because you had interaction with them recently. So that's one little tip that you guys can try. Do an engaging post to get a lot of traffic on your page and conversations going, and then, do your other posts, because you have a better chance of more eyes seeing it.
That's a good nugget, babe. I give it to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
No, that's a great, guys. It's all about the affinity in the Facebook algorithm. And when people are engaging with you, next time you post, Facebook's going to serve it to them, and it's going to go on their newsfeed. So,
and you're in a bubble when you're on Facebook. Like only X amount of people are served what you're posting. So
right.
And more times than not, when you post stuff about your fitness journey or anything along those lines, you're going to notice less interaction than if you post a picture of your child, right? Just like kind of what we all experience. But that does not mean people are not watching you. So it's really important that you don't get discouraged and that you just keep keep going with those posts consistently and at different times every day. So that way you're trying to reach as many people as possible, because not everybody sees your posts every day. So
Right.
always keep that in mind.
And guys, the last thing I totally forgot, Facebook is rewarding live video the most. Period. It's fact. That's what's going on right now. So for those of you that are camera shy, you know, just give it a whirl. You know, I people, you know, I see Kelly Delavecchia right in front of me, and she does meal prep stuff, and she goes live on there and does good things. So just come up with content, anything, and just go live. You know, maybe it's something you read in your personal development book or something you heard you can share. Maybe it's something at your kids' events. Like live video, again, is what Facebook is serving people the most. And if you're getting engagement, then in fact, your next post, more people are going to see it. So live video is where it's at. Not even video you record and then upload, because I've tested it both ways. And from talking to other mentors, it's factually live video is where it's at right now. So
Dave, on the live video, I was just going to give a tip. I mean, if you've got your personal development and it's sometimes you read something and it really gets you pumped, hop on right then when you're really pumped about it, because that's going to carry through your video.
True.
And also, if you're uncomfortable getting on video, try to imagine that you're sitting with one person at the table with you. You're sitting at a coffee shop and your bestie is sitting there. If you have to, take a picture of your bestie and put it over your phone screen. You don't need to see you anyway. You only need to see the camera.
I like it. No, I like it. Guys, I get it's hard, but everything is hard the first time. You know, it's just the way it is. But live video, we're just giving you, it's another little nugget. All right, guys, any questions from anybody? Anybody? It's great to see so many of you guys on here tonight. No questions. They're all good. All right, guys. So if no questions, keep pushing play in the court of force for so many of you. Everybody keep kicking ass. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I look forward to talking to you guys next week, and the recording will be up in the morning. Good night, guys. Bye-bye.